What's up, Thenx athletes? I got another move for you to learn. Today I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to do your very first dragon flag. The dragon flag is an incredible body weight, ab shredding, and back building exercise used by gymnasts and even Bruce Lee himself. Now, why would you guys want to learn this move? Well, first off, the dragon flag is going to develop an insane amount of core and pulling strength. But many other muscle groups like your glutes and your calves will be engaged to help execute this exercise as well. And once you've mastered the dragon flag, you can use your newfound strength and apply it to learning even harder and more advanced exercises like the front lever, human flag, and many others, allowing you to build more muscle and get even stronger, just like Bruce Lee. All you're gonna need to do is download the Thenx app in the App Store or Google Play Store, open up to the YouTube workout section. You should be able to find this workout routine, smash the like button on this video for some extra motivation, and let's get right into it. You can find the link to the Thenx app and the specific workout down in the video description below. All right, so first off, you're gonna need a place to lie down, and you're gonna need something sturdy to hold behind you. Now, this can be done at your house, laying down in front of the couch and putting your hands underneath the couch above your head. If you're at the gym, you can always use a bench like this. Some people have a bench at home, just like me. And if you're at a park and they don't have a bench, you can always use the bottom base pole of a pull-up bar or a dip bar. Every exercise we're gonna be doing is gonna use this type of setup, so get your spot ready. Let's get into the first exercise. That's gonna be dragon flag hip raises. So I'm gonna go ahead and lie down on the bench, go for 5 repetitions, show you what it looks like, and then break it down. All right, so there we have dragon flag hip raises. If you've ever done an upside down deadlift, I've taught this move as a progression in multiple videos like how to front lever or how to pull over. This movement is basically the same thing. You wanna start with a good grip above and behind your head. Then with your core engaged and your legs tight and pointed together, you're gonna go for a perfect leg raise. Once you reach the top of that leg raise, you're gonna pull on your grip behind your head and thrust your hips up, pointing your toes into the air while squeezing your glutes. And the goal as you raise up is to try to push your hips to create a straight line with your body from your shoulder to the tip of your toes, engaging your entire body to solidify that straight line. Then as you're ready to descend, you want to maintain perfect form and engagement of your core and only begin to hinge or bend from the hips, working the negative and coming down nice and controlled until your hips reach back down to the surface. Now, to master this first progression, you want to be able to do it at least 10 times with perfect form consecutively, very comfortably, before moving on to the next progression. And once you can complete that, you're ready for the next progression. That's going to be the high dragon flag hold. I'm going to go ahead and hold it for 10 seconds, show you what it looks like, and then break it down. Now, as you can see, we're just holding the top of the last progression. But the key to really holding this position is to squeeze your glutes and your calves and point your toes while maintaining a consistent hip alignment with the rest of your body, along with constant pulling tension from your arms and core engagement. All right, so there we have the high dragon flag hold. This is basically the easiest form of what a dragon flag is and what it would look like, and this is why this is one of the most important steps. You wanna make sure that your form is perfect before moving beyond this point. So go ahead, pull out a camera, record yourself, make sure that you're in a completely straight line, and there's not even the slightest bend in your hips. If there is, you know that you have to push your hips in, squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your calves, and point your toes. Work on pushing your hips through while squeezing every muscle in your body and actually breathing. Do not hold your breath. And the stronger you get, the more comfortable it's gonna be to start leaning further and further. Just make sure that you have perfect form and a strong hip engagement before you decide to start leaning. Because if you don't, chances are you're not gonna be able to maintain the descension or your body weight properly while doing this exercise in your lower back, and you're gonna start to bend as you come down. And that's the most common mistake, and the best way to cure that is to really focus on the first 2 progressions. So if you find yourself with that problem, you can also find a lot in front levers. You need to go back to the basics. Now, once you can perform this move with perfect form comfortably for at least 15 seconds, then you can begin to train it at a lower degree, which is dragon flag negatives. We're gonna be starting off with the half lay or tuck dragon flag negatives. I'm gonna go for 5 reps and break it down for you. Now, for this exercise, you're gonna go up exactly the same as every other previous progression. Once you're in your high dragon flag and you've solidified your hip placement, then you can begin to bend by your knees and only your knees. Once you're in this position and you've solidified your hip engagement, you can begin to descend. Keep in mind, as you descend and begin to lower your angle, it's gonna get harder and harder. So you're gonna need to pull more in your grip and apply even more abdominal and lat strength as you get closer to the bottom. Alright, so there we have the half lay or tucked dragon flag negatives, and training the high dragon flag hold at a lower degree is something that you should continuously do as you get stronger and as you move through the progressions, getting you comfortable with holding it lower and lower. To ensure that you're coming down properly in a straight line from your hips, the best thing that you can do is to film yourself. If you can see that there's a little bend by your hips, you definitely want to fix that before moving on. Remember, you want to go back to the basics as well as training the high dragon flag at a lower angle. When you have the proper hip engagement and your hips are pushed through to enable that straight line in your body, the weight of your lower body is going to be held by your lower back. So you want to make sure to feel that pressure in your lower back. That's how you know that you're doing this exercise right, and that's where you should feel the pressure really build up as you lower the degree in your high dragon flag, as well as your lats, of course. Now there's multiple variations to this progression. That's actually the easiest one, and you want to master this one first. Be able to do it at least 10 reps with perfect form comfortably, but once you've mastered that, then you can proceed to doing your negatives with one leg out, alternating each leg, developing strength on both sides. And after that, then you would have developed the strength to be able to do it with 2 legs. So I'm gonna go for 3 reps of each variation, show you what it looks like. So there you have it. Once you're able to do the dragon flag negative with 2 legs for at least 10 reps in a row comfortably, then you should definitely have the strength to be able to hold a solid dragon flag. Just keep in mind, as you're doing this movement for the best form, you want to have the least amount of your back on the surface. Mainly, it should just be your traps. And basically, it should look like this. Starting with the dragon flag negative. Make sure the majority of my back is off the wall. And there you have it. In fact, the more you do it, the stronger you're gonna get. And even training all of these progressions with just one arm. Dragon flag raises, dragon flag leg flutters, and so much more. And by the time you're training like that, there's gonna be a huge, significant difference in your physique as well as your strength. Not just looking strong, actually being strong. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. I really appreciate it, and it helps YouTube share my videos to more people out there. And to show my appreciation, if you comment down below within 30 minutes of any upload, let me know what you wanna see in the next video or anything at all. You're always gonna have a chance to win some Thenx gear. So make sure you hit the subscribe button right now with bell notifications on so that you never miss out on a video. I post every single Sunday, 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time. And don't forget to get this workout on your phone. The links are down in the description below for the Thenx app and the specific workout. And once you downloaded the Thenx app, you're gonna get full access to all our workout programs, technique guides teaching you the most advanced movements like the muscle up, human flag, front lever, handstand push-ups, and so much more step by step, as well as daily workouts sent to your phone every single day to make sure that you're constantly making gains. And you'll also join the Thenx community of millions of Thenx athletes around the world getting in the best shape of their lives right now using the Thenx app. And I can't wait to see all the progress that you guys are going to have on your dragon flags. Make sure to tag us on Instagram, Thenx page, or my personal one, Chris Heria. We'll definitely be reposting the best ones. And lastly, let me know what you guys want to see in the next Thenx video. All you got to do is just comment down below, and you have a chance to win some Thenx apparel at the same time. So I'll be checking out those comments, and I will see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time. Mad love, and peace out.